All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Rare Reactors. I'm Paul. This is
Andrew.
And I'm wearing my April Wine shirt today. And we're going to do April Wine. Now, this is a band I actually saw in concert with Eddie Money. And they opened for Eddie Money. And they had such a great live show. They had a stage with 5 tiers on it. And they all started at the top. And the opening song, I forget what it was, but it goes dun 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 dun. And every time they hit something, the next 4 would jump down to the next level.
Oh, that's cool.
And then they hit again, 3 would drop down. So at one point, they're all at different levels.
That's really cool.
And they blew it up. And I looked up my day at the time. I said, well, there's no way Eddie Money's going to be better than these guys. And he was. He was excellent. But anyway, also, 100 years ago, I wanted to be a writer. And one of the stories I wrote was kind of like The Day After Tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
But I wrote it like 4 years before that came out, so they stole my idea somehow. But anyway, there's a pre-opening scene in my mind, and it's about this storm that's going to destroy the world, blah blah blah. And when something happens big, this song would kick on in my movie soundtrack.
Okay. So I was wondering how that was going to tie back. So
the words in here kind of if you think about like a movie about a big storm, tragedy stuff, and think about the words of the song, it actually works pretty good. So this is Sign of the Gypsy.
I thought you were just going on a random tangent.
I often do. This is Sign of the Gypsy Queen, probably April Wine's biggest hit. We usually do rare deep cuts, but I can't resist this one.
All right. Well, I know absolutely nothing about the song, so yeah, looking forward to it.
Smokes on the hill rise, brought the man with the warning light, shouting loud you had better fly, while the darkness can help you hide. Trouble's coming without control, no one's staying who's got a hold. Hurricane at the very least, in the words of the Gypsy Queen. Gypsy Queen, pack your things and leave. Word of a woman who knows. Take all your gold and you go. Get my saddle and tie it on. Western wind is fast and strong. Jump up back, is good and long. Resist till you reach the dawn. Running seems like the best defense. Staying just don't make any sense. No one could ever stop it now. Show the cards of the gypsy town. Sign of the Gypsy Queen.
I will say I kind of see what you mean about like where it would fall in your movie, kind of thing. Like I don't know. Like, was this used in anything that you know of?
Nothing like that. I don't know what other movies it's been in, but yeah, I mean that's what is all fits. It's like no one's staying that's got a home. Hurricane at the very least, and the other one is take your saddle and tie it on. Basically get the hell out of there. But yeah, it's just They say that people that have creative brains.
Mm-hmm.
I would consider that. I wrote songs, I wrote movies, I wrote blah, blah, blah. And they've never been produced. Mm-hmm. Well, some of my songs, I had to use AI musicians. I hate that, but my friends wouldn't do it. So anyway, but in my brain, I've seen these things 1,000 times.
Yeah.
I've seen this movie 1,000 times. And it just brings me back to the times when I was doing it, 20-something years ago. So yeah, bring it back a few seconds and fire it in there.
Sign of the Gypsy Queen, pack your things and leave. Word of a woman who knows. Take all your gold and you go.
These guys are from Canada. Canada would probably hurt their mass appeal. They get much play in America.
There were a lot of good Canadian bands. Rush.
Great.
Nickelback.
Shadows moving without a sound from the hold of the sleepless town. Evil seems to be everywhere. Heed the spirit that brought despair. Trouble's coming without control. No one's staying that's got a hold. Hurricane at the very least. In the words of the Gypsy Queen. Sign of the Gypsy Queen. Pack your things to leave. Word of a woman who knows. Take all you go, then you go. Sign of the Gypsy Queen. Pack your things to leave. Word of a woman who knows. Take all you go, then you go. Sign of the Gypsy Queen. Pack your things to leave. Word of a woman who knows. Take all you go, then you go.
So, I liked it a lot. It has that classic rock sound that I actually really love. It was a bit repetitive, and I guess I wish it had a bit more depth to it. Like, the few lyrics that you were talking about, yeah, those are good. It felt very surface level of a song that had a really great sound. Does that make sense? Like,
Yeah.
it really does have that classic rock sound that I love, but it just didn't really. I kind of
They
lost
didn't
it
take you
halfway through.
further in the journey than
Yeah, like about halfway through, I was like, okay, it sounds good, but
Yeah.
it
I
was-
see. I mean, that's a good perspective because I obviously heard it probably day one on the radio.
yeah,
And like, ooh, April Wine. By the way, yeah, they were great. But one of their very first hits was a remake of a Motown song,
oh really?
and they were gonna fry my brain trying to think of it, but it could have been a lady. It's called, and it was a Motown song that they redid, and it was their first big hit. But yeah, Canada. I mean, obviously we heard Rush, we've heard Triumph is from Canada. Guess Who?
Nickelback.
Nickelback. No, I like
Nickelback's
Nickelback.
good.
That's so
Okay,
stupid.
okay.
No.
I'm gonna address this now since we're a music reaction channel.
I was
I'll eventually
kidding.
put some Nickelback on this channel. Promise. They are good. They got played too much, and people started to not like the repetition.
Oh, we're jealous.
But they were good. I think there was a really good like interview. If I can find it, I'll maybe link the clip in the description. But it was like an interviewer asking Chad Kruger how he feels about the hate. And he's like, well, all of our albums go platinum and all of our shows are sold out, so somebody's watching us.
Right.
And I'm like, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Anyway, Nickelback's good. Anyway.
Well, and back in my day, the person they played the shit out of was Steve Winwood.
Mm-hmm.
And you maybe not know him, but the older gentlemen and ladies out there will know Steve Winwood. And great music, but every 5 minutes it was on the radio. And I couldn't stand Steve Winwood forever.
For me, the most recent example of that is Frozen, when that first released. Like, I thought the soundtrack was great the first time I heard it. The 800th time I heard it, I wanted to,
Right.
dig my ears out.
But yeah, so you see in the movie that's never coming out unless I can get AI to write it and produce it, this was in it. And it's got a great soundtrack. You should buy the soundtrack of my movie that's never been made.
That's never been released.
And soundtrack
Your
that's never
fake
been recorded. Anyway, thank you for indulging us. Once again, please like, subscribe, thumbs up, hype. What else do you do with it?
Share.
Share. And say goodnight, Andrew.
Thanks for watching.